Hello friends! How about this flattering angle for ya? Today is Monday, May 23rd. What a flattering angle this is. I don't know if this will help at all. It's 9:10. Switching angles. I'm going to drop off my paperwork. There's a spider and it's on my arm now. Go away! You probably can't even see it. It's so tiny, but I'm so scared. No, thank you. Not today, Satan. Not today. I'm going to drop off my paperwork for my job. And then I have an interview for a second job. And I have to get gas and I need coffee. And so that's what we're gonna do, and then we're gonna go see some clients. And then we almost had a date today, but we don't have a date today. Okay, bye. Okay, hello world. Wow. I wish I didn't, you could hear the cars. I wish I didn't forget my brush because I really want to brush my hair right now. It's almost 12. Had a really productive morning today thus far. So I told you guys what was on the agenda for today, and I did my paperwork, but that took longer than anticipated, so I was a little bitter. This woman had my paperwork I printed out in her pile, and I was like, where the fuck is it? And I go to her, so do you happen to have my client's paperwork? She goes, oh yeah, here. And I was like, why do you have it in your hand? There's a little tray. If you get to your paperwork before other people get to theirs at the printer, you put it in there, and I just didn't understand it. It was very aggravating. I'm very agitated today, and that's not usually in my personality. I'm a very patient, okay, not today. Not today. I don't know why. So there was that. Talked about my clients for a little bit with my supervisor and my boss. And so that took a little bit longer too. Then I got kicked off a computer because I was in their office, which has never happened to me before. I have never had issues going in that specific office because there's never anyone in there at the time, whatever. So there was that. So it was, I don't know. I needed gas because for the first time ever, the gas light on my car went off and I was shitting bricks because I didn't have time to get gas before paperwork. So I was like, okay, I'll do it after paperwork, but then paperwork was running long. So I had to get gas before I went to my interview. Got gas. Oh my God. You know when you're in a rush and people are just taking their good old time. And now I know why everyone's always agitated that I take my time and do stuff. I was waiting. My card was getting declined at the pump. I don't remember which zip code I have on that fucking card, so I have to look at it because it wasn't taking the one I'm at now and wasn't taking Reading, and I was like, there's no way it has my Kutztown, whatever. So then I had to go inside and pay, and the people in front of me were just chatting up with the cashier, and I'm like, fucking move. I paid for my shit. Finally a second person came in, the registers, paid for my shit, and they were still there after I paid for my gas. I was like, oh dear God. Pumped my gas, drove to the interview, passed the kid that I've been talking to, honked at him. He's pretty, I guess. I'll probably cut this out. No, I won't. And I went up to my interview, got hired. My new boss seems real chill. I thought I could get away from working at an amusement park, but guess who's back? It's weird. It's gonna be weird. I feel like everyone's gonna be like, wow, she must not have been good as a supervisor because she's not going back as a supervisor, but I can't do the 50 some hours that being a supervisor requires and my current job, which, speaking of, in 2 minutes I have to head in. I can't do it. I'm only working 15 hours at the psych, related job, my primary job, but I need hours that I know are gonna be there. You know what I mean? It's one thing if I'm sick, okay, but then when you add clients, if they're sick too, you don't work. And so there's that double, I don't know how to explain it, like, if it makes any sense. Like, I need more stable, reliable hours, and I feel like with this second job, that's what I'll get. But unfortunately, now I won't have, like, weekends, and I'll probably be working all day, all the time, and so I don't know what my schedule's gonna be like, but a little sad, a little rough, but I gotta do what I gotta do to get out and get on my own and get on my feet. So I got the job. Now I have to go to my client for 3 hours, and then I'm probably gonna go to the library and pick up some new books, since I could make it on my way. It's not like super far out of my way, and plus I need them, so that's what I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll make a hair appointment for sometime this week because my roots need to go. But then the blonde goes too, and I'm not ready. I love my blonde hair. I don't know, I just can't keep it at this house. It ruins it. It, like, I'm supposed to be like white, and it's just like pulling all this gold. And anyways, I have to go to work now. I will talk to you guys later. I am in the parking lot of the library. Client today, A-okay, really proud. Good day, got paid to play dodgeball. I sweat, my hair is a hot mess because I was sweating, and I feel like I smell, and I lost the game for them, which is not, I mean, I was the last teacher in, so I guess that's a good thing, right? Right? Am I right? Drama Club Dodgeball Days, TBT, you know how it is. Anyways, you see the car behind me? I want to show you the books I got. Okay, so every week we read at least one Dr. Seuss book, so I got Green Eggs and Ham. Every session we read an Elmer book because these books are hella cute and my client loves them. So I got Elmer and the Lost Teddy and Elmer and Wilbur, and I love this series. Definitely recommend if you have kids, which I know you guys don't, but if you're watching and you have kids, it's a great series. Client loves it. I got Pigs Ahoy by David McPhail, and I really liked Pigs, was it Pigs Aplenty? Pigs Galore? Whatever. He has a bunch of these pig-themed books, and that specific one, I'm pretty sure that's like very similar to what it was. Oh, they're backing up. Back it up. Back it up. Anyways, it was really cute. They rhyme. I didn't like the last Pigs book I got. I wish I could remember what it was called. They were eating. The pigs were eating and stuff and cleaning, and I don't know. I didn't like that one as much as I'm pretty sure it's Pigs Galore. I have it written down. That's not helpful to you guys. I'll take a look later. I'll insert it. Then I got Sylvie and True. This is also by David McPhail. So I like him as an author. So I figured, hey, let's give this a shot. And it's about a rabbit and a snake. And we got the original Curious George because I have Curious George Flies a Kite. What is this one? Yeah. So this is like my book, like I own this. And so I figured, well, you're running out of Elmer books and you're gonna need to have like another series that he can really enjoy. So I figured, hey, why not start the Curious George series? They have a bunch of them there, and so we're getting the original Curious George, and that's it. And I get 5 to 6 books a week because we do read pretty much 3 books each session, and I have my own books too, but we've read all of them. So I like to keep it, I like to mix it up. And today in the library, she was like, what are you a babysitter? And I was like, oh no, like, I'm therapeutic staff support, I'm a TSS, so, you know, this tests their focus as well as their compliance, blah, blah, blah. And she was like, oh, okay. Yeah, because I'm always in the same section. I'm weird. It's a weird thing that I need to do. And I picked a section, and I'm going through all of those books in that section and doing it that way instead of like walking around and picking random books from random sections. It just makes me feel better. That way I don't miss a book, I guess. I don't know why I'm doing it. I just feel compelled to. let me know if that's actually OCD. I really don't think so, because I don't feel distressed. I don't feel like anything horrible is gonna happen. I just really, really want to. You know what I mean? Anyways, I really wanted to jog today, but I really don't think I'm gonna get to, because it's cloudy again. It's nice out and then it gets cloudy and it fucking sucks. I might go celebrate me getting that second job by getting Chinese food, and the gym's right next to the Chinese place, but there's not always someone on staff. But they have a free week for anybody who lives in the area, and then your first month could be like $9 or something like that. So I think that's what I'm gonna do, go to that gym, because that gym's like 10 minutes away from my house, and then once all that fun, you know, inexpensive time runs out, then I'll return to LA, because the gym near me is the same price as LA, but there's hella amenities at LA. And I just really loved going to LA, whereas compared to the gym near me, yeah, it's close by, but there's not as much stuff. So I think what I'm going to do until I save up some money is, you know, do the cheap, close one, and then go back to LA Fitness. And so I'm going to get driving, and I will talk to you guys later. I hope you like these random ass vlogs. I mean, I'm not really doing anything, but I knew today I'd be really productive, and so I figured I'd take you guys along with me. Okay, bye. Wow, I smell like feet. Holy shit. So while I was waiting for my Chinese food to get done, I got a gym membership. I somehow feel like that's not how you do things, but that's how I did it. That's what I did. I got a gym membership while I was waiting for my Chinese food. So it was a $10 minimum. I'm not gonna eat this all at once. This will be two different meals. So I got some boneless spare ribs and some chicken lo mein with pork fried rice, because that is good. And tomorrow is when I'm going to start going to the gym. So what I did was, I gave them a phone call, and it was either the week trial or the like summer special first month being like $9. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the whole month, first 30 days, and that will only cost me $9, and then I will likely switch back to LA Fitness so I can avoid all of the startup fees that I would have to do with the gym that's by my house. So that's where we're at. I am finally home. It is 4:44, and I'm gonna eat.